Alright guys, so your homework is to complete day of week January week 13, and if you look here, it is telling you to solve for x. Remember, you have to memorize these rules, but I'm going to show you how, and we've already discussed it in class. I am going to highlight from here to the point of intersection. Then I'm going to highlight from here to the circumference, and this little point in the middle is the point of intersection. That's your point of intersection. So the two yellow pieces, this side of the line, the segment, and this side of the segment. This yellow segment is called a chord. It intersects the circumference of the circle twice. This is the circumference. It intersects the circumference of the circle twice, here and here, and it has two pieces at this point of intersection. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply those two pieces. So we're going to say 20 times x, and that should equal, change your color, or you can use a pen. We're going to highlight from the circumference to right here and to the point of intersection to the circumference on the other side. And those 2 points are going to be multiplied also. So here, 18 times 30. And if you forget, if you look at the middle, that looks like an X, so you know you need to multiply. And if you notice, I put the variable on the left side so it'd be easy for me to use the line method to solve this equation. So we get 20x equals, and then 18 times 30. You can either use your mental math or you can use your calculator. In this case, I'm going to graph a calculator. What you can do is, those of you that don't have a graphing calculator at home, you can go to Google and type in Desmos Scientific Calculator, because this is what you'll be able to use on the EOC. And here's the calculator. So we need to do 18 times 30, and that's 540. So we get 540 on this side. Now we need to solve for x. Since this is multiplication, we're going to do inverse operation. We want to get that coefficient from in front of x. So we get x equals, and then I'm going to go graph the calculator again, or you can use mental math. So 540 divided into, 20. Oops. And that's 27. So x equals 27. And make sure you read these questions, because sometimes they ask you to find the length of the chord. And so if you find the length of this chord, then you would do 20 plus 27, which would be 47. Then 18 plus 30 would be 48. All right, let's go to the next one. Now here we're dealing with a situation where this segment is crossing the circle twice, and then it keeps going. This is called a secant. That blue line I drew is called a secant. And the rule for that one is outside times the whole equals the outside times the whole. So I have two secants here. Let me put the other one in yellow. This touches the circumference twice, here and here, and then it keeps going. And sometimes it extends out this way too. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Sometimes this secant extends out that way also. All right, so here the outside means just that. This number is on the outside, and the whole means the entire blue line. So that means you need to add that together. So outside is 7 times the entire blue line. So you get 2x plus 5 plus 7. Oops, hold on. Plus 7. That goes in parentheses. Equals, and we're going to do the same for the other side. Outside is 8. Open the parentheses, and then you need to put the whole in parentheses. So that would be 2x plus 1 plus 8. Now, there are several ways you can solve this equation, several. So it looks like on this side, I need to get rid of the parentheses. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and do the math inside of the parentheses. 2x plus 12, I'm combining like terms, equals 8, and then 1 and 8 goes together. So 2x plus 9. They are constant, so I'm combining like terms. Now I still have this number on the outside, so I need to distribute this number. So we get 14x plus 84, and you can use your calculator. I'm using my mental math, equals 16x. So we are doing what is called distributive property. When there's a number outside of the parentheses, you can distribute. Plus 9 times 8 would be 72. And you could always use a calculator to double check your mental math. So here we're back to what we know. Constants belong on the right, variables belong on the left. So this 84 is on the wrong side. So I'm going to go here. 14x equals 16x. I'm going to go grab the calculator. 72 minus 84. That's negative 12. And y'all, please use your calculator to help with your adding and subtracting of the integers. And then here we get negative 2x. Double check your math. Negative 12 divide by negative 2 divide by negative 2. X equals 6, and we are finished. Okay, so we found X. Make sure your question, well, we answered this question, but sometimes they ask you to find the lengths of the secants. So if you're asked to do that, you just substitute the X back in and then do the math to find the length of this secant. And you can do the same here. And they should equal because it tells you that, well, no. If you multiply the outside times the wholes, then those two would be equal. All right, let's see if we have something next. That's it. All right, guys, see you on tomorrow.